Hey guys, it's Christine with Indigo Wings, and I am doing the weekly Twin Flame reading for the week of August 21st. As you can see, I am joining you from a different location than I normally do my videos. I'm on the beach in North Carolina and on vacation. So I'm going to be doing one of the mini Twin Flame readings for the video this week. So you guys all know, I kind of feel like unless you've been living under a rock, tomorrow, on Monday, August 21st, is the big solar eclipse. So get ready for that. It should be interesting to see what happens with that. I'm also, just to warn you guys, I am sharing a house with several children and adults for a family vacation. So you're going to hear people, and people are going to be coming around, potentially interrupting me while I'm doing this. So I apologize ahead of time. They know I'm recording, but you know, we're all sharing a house together. So before I hop into this, I want to let you guys know that in honor of the eclipse, I'm going to be offering a huge sale on the mini Twin Flame readings that are normally $35. I'm going to be offering them on sale this week for only $20. And I'm going to put all of the information for you in the video description. The difference with this, because I am on vacation this week and I don't have all of my normal equipment with me for my audio recordings, these will be sent as a text, like just written out in an email with the picture. It won't be lacking any information. It'll be the same exact type of reading as the mini Twin Flame reading. It'll just be written out versus an audio file, but that's for $20 for this week of the eclipse. So for the energy for the Divine Feminine, two cards came up for her this week. We have Failing Alone, and we have the Crown Chakra. And I feel like this it's very representative of a lot of the energies that the Divine Feminine are going to be feeling as they go through this week with the eclipse. And there's a lot of tensions, there's a lot of anxiety, there's a lot of goofy feelings that are coming up for people. Try not to read too much into it. Ground yourself, center yourself, and write it out. Spend time in meditation. This is a really big shift that is happening, and I don't know what this is going to look like on the other side. And I think that's some of what a lot of you are feeling is, you know that this shift is coming, and you don't know what that's going to look like for you, and that's kind of turning into a collective energy. People don't know what that's going to look like for them, and so some people are anxious about it in a happy way, like looking forward to it. Some people are anxious about it in a dreading kind of way. But the Crown Chakra card, this is a time of spiritual growth for everybody, and the 7 for spiritual path. This is a part of the spiritual path for the Divine Feminine. This is a big step for everybody. And then we have the Feeling Alone. There's going to be a lot of twins that are not going to be communicating in a way that they are necessarily comfortable with. Some may not be communicating at all during this time. It's not necessarily a separation. For some it's just taking some space, but there is going to be that feeling of loneliness, sadness, and things around that. But this is a 5. And so 5 is for change, and that's what's happening here. Things are changing, things are shifting, and so that's all kind of a part of it. And the clarifying card I pulled here is the Lovers. And, obviously this, signifies intimate relationships, but I feel like what's really going to be happening for the Divine Feminine at this time is they're going to be really spending time deeply contemplating things in their lives that they need to make decisions about, things that they need to shift in their own lives. It might have something to do with their twin. It might not have anything to do with their twin. But the Lovers card is about having to make decisions and weighing those decisions. And I think that that's really what this Lovers card is talking about here. For the Divine Masculine, the card that comes up for their energy is Trust. And I like seeing this card for them. They're just kind of in that, I don't know what is going on with me. This is, they're confused, they're unsure, they're overwhelmed, but they're like, I'm just going to go with where things are taking me. I'm going to take that leap of faith. And they're ready to start their new beginning. They're ready for this shift. Not all of them understand that there's a shift that's about to take place and they're about to start a new chapter in their life, but they're ready to do that. The next card is the Seven of Water, or not the next card, the clarifying card here is the Seven of Water. And the Seven of Water is also indicating that there's a complex decision that they need to make. So they're having the same thing coming up for them as well in the time of that the Divine Feminine, the Divine Feminine is thinking about the decisions that she needs to make, and so is the Divine Masculine. And what was the other thing that I wanted to see? And then this card is also a 7. So, we've got that spiritual path coming up again for the masculine twins. So the next card we have for the combined energies for both the masculine and the feminine is Choose Your Battles. This card is a 7 again. So we have that, the spiritual path, and this is going to be a time when all of the energies are we're all going to be feeling tense, anxious. It's going to be a prime time for tempers could run high. You could get into conflict with people very easily, and so it's really important that you're staying in a place where you choose your battles carefully. If you are going to address an issue with somebody, is that really an issue you want to address with them at this time, or do you want to pick the fight for something that's a little bit more important to you? And the confirmation card that I pulled here is the Four of Air. And the Four of Air is time to rest. So that plays in nicely to the Choose Your Battles, that maybe it's time to take a break and not engage in conflict at this time. Meditate, go within, center yourself. And then this is another card about making decisions. You might need to allow yourself some more time to make the decisions that are coming up for them. So, I think that with this shift that's happening, both the masculine and the feminine twin realize that they have, they have some decisions that they need to make, and they're big decisions. But they're feeling also that they need time. So, it's all kind of, do you see how everything is kind of all tied together here, and why for a lot of people, there might not be, space might be needed from each other because, you need to make decisions. They're big decisions. You need to make them, but you need time to make them. Tensions and anxieties are going to be higher than they normally are, but you really need to choose your battles and you need to go within. So this is going to be a week where you really need to practice patience and remaining grounded and centered. If you feel like you are, off, meditate. And you don't even have to do anything crazy. Just go within, focus on your breath, focus on counting your breaths. Because I have a hard time meditating, and when I know that I need to quiet myself, I just go within and I focus on my breathing and count my breaths until I'm able to get into that meditative state. So the card that came up for the near future is challenging times. Now, this doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing. I think that this is really just signifying the shift that is coming up, because it's a 5 for changes and transitions. For some, it could be chaotic. For some, you see that you have the shield you're holding up in front of you. So for some of you, you might be resistant to the shifts and the changes that are coming up for you. And I think that if you are being resistant to the changes that are coming into your life, you are going to have more of a challenging time. This is going to be a time that you need to allow and go with the flow, and just let things happen for you as they come. The clarifying card here is the Knight of Water, and the Knight of Water does indicate falling in love and events around romance or social events. But this card is also a card of needing to balance your emotions. And so I do feel that the things that are going to be coming to us in this shift are going to be things that require us to be balanced in how we approach them, and are going to teach us lessons in how to balance our emotions and how we approach everything. So that is the mini reading for this week. I hope that you guys found that helpful for you. I really feel like the name of the game for this week is to just remain centered, grounded. Try not to let your emotions get the best of you. If you are feeling overwhelmed, or like you are, like things are getting the best of you, meditate. Go within, meditate, connect with Source, with God, with your higher self, however you like to look at that. And so that's all I've got for you guys this week. I hope you enjoyed the background of the ocean. This is my happy place. I love being at the ocean. It helps me to meditate to the sound of the ocean. My website, the store for my website, is closed this week for readings. I'm not taking orders for readings or healings this week since I am on vacation. I will open that up next week when I get back. However, I am taking the orders for the Twin Flame mini readings for the sale, and I'll put how to order that in the description below in the video. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel so you are updated when I upload the newest videos. My website is indigowingshealing.com. My email is indigowingshealing@gmail.com, and you can find me on Facebook, facebook.com/indigowingshealing. I hope that you guys have a wonderful week. For those of you who are able to view the eclipse tomorrow, be safe. Don't look directly at it. I am excited because we are in the path of the eclipse, so we will be able to see the whole thing. And we have our viewing glasses, so we won't hurt our eyes. But I hope that you guys have a great week. I'm excited to see what is going to be coming for us in the next weeks, months, the rest of 2017. So have a good week, everybody. Take care.